Are you looking for a way on how to play the latest Indigo Disk DLC update for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet into your PC? If you are, then please do watch this video tutorial because I'm going to teach you everything that you need to get started. So first of all, what you need is that you'll need to have a copy of all the 4 files that I have here, and also you will need to install an application called Yuzu. And for those who do not know what is Yuzu, Yuzu is a Nintendo Switch emulator. It can play any Nintendo Switch games into your PC as long as you have all of these 4 files here installed into your Yuzu emulator. So I'm just going to show you first that I have Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Those are 2 games. They are in 6.3 GB file size, and they are already been updated into the latest Indigo Disk DLC. And I'm going to show you the files that I have here. There are 3 files: the base game, the DLC, and the update file, which will merge the base game and the DLC update. So this is for the Scarlet and this is for the Violet version. So there are 3 files, so 6 in total. But before I teach you where to get them, I'm gonna show you first where to get Yuzu Emulator officially. And to do that, just open a web browser and just type in Yuzu Emulator and hit search. Go to yuzuemu.org. Then click on the download button here. And for those who are in Android and want to play in Android, you can do that as long as it is a powerful Android 11 mobile device. So download on which version you want to download here. The free version and the early access version. The free version is free, and the early access version is that you will pay one time for it, and that will help the developers develop more Yuzu Emulator. And also you will gain early access update a week or 2 than the free version. But if you can wait a week or 2 of an update, then the free version of Yuzu Emulator is just fine for you to install into your Windows PC, Linux, or Android phone. So for those who are looking for the Linux installer, all you have to do is just click on this icon here. And for those who are in Windows, just click on the download for Windows 64 version button here to download the latest build of Yuzu Emulator. So since I have already installed the latest build of Yuzu Emulator into my PCs, I'm just going to skip on this part because the download and installation process is really easy to do and is really straightforward. So go ahead and click on it, download it now, and install it into your PC. So I'm just going to minimize this, and I'm going to assume that you have already installed the latest build of Yuzu Emulator. So be sure to run Yuzu Emulator now. And also you will need to install some certain files into your Yuzu Emulator before you can play any Switch games. So if you don't have all of these 4 files here installed in Yuzu Emulator will not be able to play any Switch games. So what are those files? So these files are the Nintendo Switch keys and the Nintendo Switch firmware. Both should be in version 17 in order for it to detect and play Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, the Indigo Disk DLC update. And this game files should be in XCI or NSP file format so that Yuzu Emulator will be able to detect and play those games. Now, if you're asking me how to get all of these 4 files here, the most legal way to do this is that you own a Nintendo Switch console which is fully modded and have installed a custom firmware in it. Because if it has a custom firmware installed in it, that means that you can now fully access your Nintendo Switch system files. And once you have access on the system files, all you have to do is just look for the keys and the firmware files of the Switch and transfer them into your PC. And again, what you need is a Nintendo Switch console and is in homebrew state in order for you to get those files. Now, in order for you to get the game, there's no other way around this, but you should purchase the game legally, own the physical copy of that game. So once you own the physical copy of that game, you can now digitally back up that game into an XCI or NSP file format, just like here. So for those who want to try out and play this game but don't own a Nintendo Switch but want to try out and play this game into your PC but don't know where to get all these files, so I'm just going to save you the hassle and teach you how to get them. So in order for you to get these files, I'm just going to leave a QR code here in the screen, scan it with your QR code reader into your mobile phone so that you will be redirected to the page where you can get all these 4 files. So once you're on the site, be sure to hover down in the middle part of the website and check out the entirety of the website to get a copy of all these files here. So I'm just going to assume that you have already done that and that you have a copy of those files now into your PC, just like in here, wherein I have put them into my desktop. So it's time to install them into your Yuzu Emulator. So go ahead and open Yuzu Emulator now. Go to File, go to Open Yuzu folder, and then locate Keys folder. Then open the keys zip file in the desktop. Select all the files that is inside. Drag and drop, copy and paste those files. Once done, close this folder now. Now install the firmware file of the Switch. Go to File. Go to Open Yuzu folder and locate NAND folder, NAND. Go to System folder, Contents folder, and then Registered folder. Now open the firmware file in the desktop, select all the files that is inside, and paste them into this folder here, so that this folder will contain the firmware files of the Switch, so that your Yuzu Emulator will function now as a switch into your PC. So once the copying is done, close this folder now. You'll know the installation is successful because it will now show you your Switch games and show you their game icons. If you see a game that doesn't have a game icon, that means that you're using an outdated firmware or an outdated key. So be sure to only follow the QR code that I've put in the screen so that you'll only get the latest files to play it into your Yuzu Emulator. So the next step now is to optimize your Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet game. I mean, not to optimize, but to update it into its latest Indigo Disk DLC. And to update this game, all you have to do is just go to File, install files to NAND, and then locate these files here that I have in my desktop, the 3 files inside this folder. Click on that, hit open, and install. And again, go back to File again, install files to NAND, and install the Update DLC, and hit open, so that it will merge the base file of the game of Pokemon Scarlet and the Indigo Disk DLC update into one file so that you'll be able to play it now. So do that again for Pokemon Violet, the same as this one here. So be sure to do that. And once done, you'll be able to play the Violet version of the Indigo Disk. So the next step now is to optimize your Yuzu Emulator so that there'll be no drifting, no crashes, no black screens in your playthrough. And to do this, just go to Emulation, go to Configure, and in this part, just be sure to pause the video and copy every setting that you see here. So these are my settings for the General tab, so be sure to copy them. System tab, System section, you can change this to whatever you like, but the core section, it should remain as it is. CPU, set to auto. Graphics, the API that we're going to be using is Vulkan because this is the best setting for playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet game into your PC. And be sure to copy every setting you see here. My resolution scale is 2 times resolution so that the game will look much sharper and much more beautiful than the native resolution of the Switch. But if your PC can handle that, then just revert back to 1 times resolution or 0.5 resolution scale. But for me, 2 times resolution is the best. Now go to Advanced. So these are my settings here, so be sure to pause the video and copy it. Now in audio, really simple settings, be sure to copy them. Now in controls, I have connected my Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. I have mapped them up the same as my Pro Controller. And if you have an Xbox or PlayStation controller, be sure to use them. It's better to use those controllers rather than the mouse and keyboard when playing Switch games. And once you have connected them, map them up according to your liking, but the dead zone for both left and right sticks should be set in 20% so that there'll be no drifting in your playthroughs. Once done, hit OK. Congratulations, your Yuzu Emulator now is fully optimized to run and play any Switch games into your PC, such as the Indigo Disk DLC update. So a little bit of a disclaimer, I will not be able to show you guys a gameplay of this game running into my PC because we all know how strict Nintendo is, and if I showed you a gameplay of the Indigo Disk DLC update running in Yuzu Emulator perfectly, then my channel will be taken down and my videos will be taken down. And I hope you guys do understand on that part because that would be a major hassle on my part. And also, in order to show you proof that this video tutorial is working, I'm going to compromise a little bit and I'm going to put up into the title screen of Pokemon Scarlet, which has already been updated to the Indigo Disk DLC, into the title screen. And once I am in the title screen, I'm just going to stop the emulation from there. And also, I'm just going to blur the screen from here on out so that Nintendo will not be able to hit me with any of their copyright strikes into my channel. And again, please do understand, okay? So I am now in the title screen, so I'm just going to stop the emulation from here. So as long as you have followed all the steps that I've shown you in this video tutorial, you'll be able to play Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, the Indigo Disk DLC update into your PC with no issues at all. So if you have some questions regarding the installation process of this game into your PC, then just leave a comment in the comment section below and I'll try my best to answer all of them as fast as I can. Thank you for watching, see you next time, and goodbye for now.